This is day 19 of the 30-day reading challenge, and today's book is The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. It is often referred to as one of the most renowned great American novels, and indeed one of the most resounding themes in the book is that of the American dream. If you're not familiar with the term, the American dream refers to the freedom and equality of opportunity within the American society, achieved through hard work with few barriers. The Great Gatsby exquisitely illustrates the decline of that dream in our society and times. The book is about 180 pages, and it took me about 2 hours to complete. As a famous piece of American literature, it contains plenty of metaphors and a magnificent plot. The story is told from the perspective of Nick Carraway, who shows the readers the tragic story of J. Gatsby, a man who pursued the American dream. When he was poor, he fell in love with a girl named Daisy Buchanan, but as he was away at school, Daisy married another man due to Gatsby's status and her personal wishes. After 5 years, Gatsby reunites with Daisy and shows her how he is transformed. However, Daisy's husband finds out, and multiple factors lead to a dramatic yet unfortunate ending. The Great Gatsby was a book that I had tried to read before this challenge but hadn't gotten to. I'm really grateful that I did read it, because not only does this book show the unfairness and inequality in our society and life, it also blends romance in a seamless way. As a classic, the times are a bit different. However, it nonetheless shows that love and life are uncontrollably complicated. Aside from the plot, the point of view that the author chooses to use is also crucial to the story. If it were instead told from the perspective of Gatsby himself or Daisy, then the morals and lessons from the story would not have had its intended impact. There's really nothing I detest about this book, though there isn't a lot of descriptive imagery for people who enjoy that. As well, the book is fairly short, so you can't really skim it over without missing important parts, though there are some irrelevant parts, like a listing of all the guests that came to the parties that Gatsby hosted. Nonetheless, I found that The Great Gatsby was much easier to read than, for example, a classic like The Catcher in the Rye. Anyhow, that's my book for today. If you disagree with anything that I've said or dislike anything particularly about the book, I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you have any suggestions or comments, let me know as well. Thank you all for listening, and happy reading.